Hello, hello. Are we live? No, not yet. Hello, hello, hello. All right, let's get it going here. Send out the stream link. I got some new music for you guys. Fresh off the tracks. Hello. All right, start this timer. Now, you guys can't hear this music other than on my stream. It'll be released in 2021. Brand new freaking music.
Living life till I die in the nighttime. I've been quiet,
Couple minutes early, yeah.
my mind. Feeling low like my eyesight. For the right price, you could get high. Never line shine. She was pretty cool for the time. She was like my whole life. Something on my mind. Really wasn't her though. Now I'm screaming fuck up out of her. How funny how the tides are fucking turned though. You done did me dirty. Sipping on this 40. Fly away, little birdie. No longer my shorty. You just gotta leave him. I just gotta breathe in. Kept you different seasons. Now
Yeah, I haven't even heard this. I haven't even heard this music yet. Buddy sent it to me literally last night. 6 new tracks. He's gonna be releasing more.
Screaming Mayday, this lady gon' drive me crazy. Need a vacate for 4 weeks, won't bring no lady. Just some hoes with the go who really don't need me. Finna party, Bacardi be all on me. Screaming Mayday, this lady gon' drive me crazy. Need a vacate for 4 weeks, won't bring no lady. Just some hoes with the go who really don't need me. Finna party, Bacardi be all on me. So hill bitches, real women, need stiletto heel women, all on top the real, and there's no hotel and 3 women, chop them up but like got too much snow.
Yeah, this is fucking good, dude.
Really
Holy shit.
When I give a dick, I hear my name is at a high pitch. I've been working hard, this on the brothers gotta die rich. Smiling till you die, kid, make your mama quite rich. Working all the time, but I know I'm just finna die shit. Took a couple shots when she asked our hands. That leaves my building, what a fucking Screaming Mayday, this lady gon' drive me crazy. Need a vacate for 4 weeks, won't bring
So
no
if you guys want this music, you can't have it yet. He's got a few songs on Spotify, but 2021, he's releasing a new track every 2 weeks for 6 months. This is the first one. That's nuts. That's so good. Oh, where did I find this? Yeah, this is my friend, man. Isn't that good? Oh my god. He does like chill rap. This is hidden stuff. I can't even give you guys I can't even give it to you. You can only listen to it here. Oh man. That one's pretty much done, isn't it? We got a few tracks too, so this is gonna take us a while to listen to them all. You wanna replay that one? Here, we'll replay that one. Every day we'll play a new track. We got 6 tracks to listen to. So let's go again here. Let's play this one again. Alright, let's play it again. As we're starting up the stream here.
Living life till I die in the nighttime. I've been quiet high trying to find my mind. Feeling low like my eyesight. For the right price, you could get high. She was pretty cool for the time. She was like my whole life, something on my mind. Really wasn't her though. Now I'm screaming fuck up out of her. How funny how the tides are fucking turned though. You done did
You
me
tried to learn
dirty.
ICT? Yeah, ICT is quite difficult to understand.
No longer my shawty, you just gotta leave him. I just gotta breathe in. Kept you different seasons. Now I'm fucking leaving. Yo. Take a couple shots when she asked our heads. Deletes my music, what a fucking bitch.
Do I make music? No, this is my friend. I just really like it.
Screaming Mayday, this lady gon' drive me crazy. Need a vacate
that's my
for 4
friend.
weeks, won't bring no lady. Just some hoes with the go who really
We're
don't
gonna make this guy famous, man.
But car they be all on me. Screaming Mayday, this
He's
lady
still
gon'
super,
drive
super
me
small.
crazy. Need a vacate for 4 weeks, won't bring no lady. Just some hoes with the go who really don't need me. Finna party, but car they be all on me. So hill bitches, real women, need stiletto hill women, all on
More
top
details
the
about the
rail,
course.
no hotel and free
Let's,
women, chop
let's
them up,
kinda
but
get
like
this
got too
rocking
much
here.
snow, I need a ice pick, flyer than a rocket, cause I'm flying really high, bitch, when I give a dick, I hear my name is at a high pitch, I've been working hard, this on the brothers gotta die rich, smiling till you die, kid, make your mama quite rich, working all the time, but I know I'm just finna die, shit.
Die 1 second here, guys.
Screaming Mayday, this lady gon' drive me crazy. Need a vacate for 4 weeks, won't bring no lady. Just some hoes with the go who really don't need me. Finna party, but car they be all on me. Screaming Mayday, this lady gon' drive me crazy. Need a vacate for 4 weeks, won't bring no lady. Just some hoes with the go who really don't need me. Finna party, but car they be all on me.
Yeah, there it is. Cool. Alright. Oink. Oink, oink. Let's do it, guys. Just woke up from a little bit of a nap. We had a really difficult trading day here today. Let me explain. Probably one of the worst days I had in a while. 1.5 hour loss. We've been winning a lot, so it sucks to lose. So that brings me on a slight loss so far this week. I'll give one more trade a go tomorrow. If I can find a good trade, then we'll be able to lock in a profit this week. If not, I am satisfied saying had a losing week. Okay. But we'll give one more trade this week here. So what happened? Let's explain here, guys. This was that pound trade that we took yesterday. And it's unfortunate because this is a struggle I really deal with on the Wednesday nights, man. The spread on every broker gets like this wide. It's ridiculous. So I can't leave trades open. Just in my own mind, Wednesday night, there's no way I'm ever going to leave a trade open. But it did exactly what we said. It didn't even come back to the break even, right? But most likely, the spread was really wide and it would have hit me out. So I had to close it out. I closed it out like right around here, I think. And we got like 1 hour. But, you know, this would have been a great trade. So this is really the problem with trading is, you know, there's so many small things. There's so many small things that even though, you know, this would have been an amazingly profitable week so far. I had to close it out, and then I wasn't given another entry following my own rules, right? We could have just entered immediately again after the market opened up again right around this time, but we didn't. Anyways, the trades here today. First of all, we took a euro long. Reason for the euro long, little bit crazy, you guys might say. We have previous lows over here, right? I did have a slight bullish bias on the euro. It still looks like it's kind of accumulating. We might be able to get some longs tomorrow, depending on what's going on here. But we could see this massive momentum shift here, right? Right at those lows. You can see the hourly closed right above this level. Let me delete this line because it's going to confuse you. See the hourly closed right above that level. All right, sweeping those lows. Momentum shift on a pullback. We took a long. Was wrong. Got stopped out. Might still be right, just slightly off, right? Pound, same sort of thing. Look at this, guys. We had the massive momentum there yesterday. We were waiting for this. This was our target. After we hit the target, we see momentum change. On the pullback, we entered. We were wrong. So I risked half on the first one, risked full on the second one, and we lost some money. But these are amazing setups. These are actually really, really good setups. It just happened to not be right this time. Maybe it went a little bit deeper. We could still actually be right. This is the crazy thing about this setup is this was an obvious stop hunt to me right here. Because we had consolidation, a ranging market, fake out to a reversal. So this is actually quite rare that it does this again. This is very rare. And then it's especially more rare if you're doing the same thing nested. So this is a nested trade within this trade, right? Does that make sense? Because this was the original fake out. And then this was the exact same. So this is an incredibly rare scenario where you see an amazing setup, a trade within a trade, and then you hit that and you're still wrong. So I would have honestly even wanted to risk more on this trade, but that's too bad. Right. Good thing we didn't risk more. Okay, what are we looking at here, guys? UCAD. We'll look at UCAD. Let me get rid of this dang color. All right. Look at UCAD, we'll look at Aussie, we'll look at gold, sure. Seeing a nice rally here. Let's just bump it up a little bit to see kind of how it's playing out here. See this one? Bingo, bango. All those lows nicely swept under the rug. Out from our eyes. Okay. Bingo, bango. We started rallying after we swept those. We touched this demand. Perfect. Okay, that looks great. Now then, the problem, we never got a decent pullback, did we? My long-term bias, if you guys remember, is up. This was a momentum shift. We've come back down. We've swept those. We're sweeping back up. I think this will continue up now. So we want to look for orders on a deep retrace all the way back down here. And most likely right around that area right there, that level right there. Got a little demand. We're going to want to look for some sort of manipulation on this level as we come back down. That'll be great for us. If we can see that tomorrow, that'd be great for a Friday. But this is a strong momentum shift, and it's going to take a lot of time for us to come back down maybe. But tomorrow would be perfect. This, if you guys are wondering, are we worried about this SR flip support, supply and demand? Not necessarily. See, what we're going to be doing is if we see a reaction off of this, we're going to be getting in on a long, and then we're going to be targeting these highs, right? So you're going to be targeting kind of the same area for your first take profit. Your second take profit is obviously going to be the next level up, right? So if you are able to get this trade, if it does react properly, this is potentially an amazing trade for Friday. considering the volatility right now that's going on. So we'll really have to keep an eye on that one. That's a good chart to watch for. UCAD sell idea. Let's take a look at this, just because we need to have opposite points of view here, don't we? Yeah, so this is exactly what I'm thinking. So let's look. It definitely is rejecting on that. Here's the thing. This is the move that brought us into that zone, right? So considering we have no manipulation, all we have is a move that brings us into this zone, right? So this is the area that's bringing us into that zone, right? So this is the area that we want to see fail. So we want to see a rejection off there, right? So currently, it's not showing any strong rejection. Just because it has a strong wick down doesn't mean anything yet. So we're not quite ready to short it. But if you guys did want to take a short, which I wouldn't really recommend later in the day. I mean, Thursday might be fine on spreads, but that's fine. You might be able to get in for a scalp down. We want to wait until we get below this area, and then it'll probably do something like this. I mean, on Friday it could break down, and then you could get a short on Friday, and then be targeting here, and then come Monday we'd be looking for the long, right? Let's look at this chart. Oh, it's the same one, isn't it? The same chart? Yeah, the same chart. We're gonna look at the Aussie, I said. Aussie swept those highs. It never came back for a retest for us. I don't see much reason for it to hold this area. Most likely this is going to continue down. Break this. We would like to watch for a level here. This is a high time frame, isn't it? There's not much reason for this to reverse. We'll also be watching this level to see if there's a reversal on that. But this is going to continue down to this area. We'll watch the reaction off that. There's no reason for the Aussie to continue up here or reverse here. Well, I need to have my tea. I had a little nap earlier. I didn't have my tea yet. Okay. Okay, and then I said gold. Remind me, what did we talk about gold yesterday? Gold is all over the place, man. It's always changing. I think we said this was going down. Like to wait for a higher manipulation on this high here. Higher high here, and then break down. All right. Does that make sense? We didn't quite fill these orders. I'm not quite satisfied with those orders being filled. And then we break down to here. All right. Coconut water. It is the best. You know you're rich when you drink more coconut water than real water. Isn't that the dream, guys? Everyone down in like Mexico and like Brazil and whatnot, they're like, oh, we drink coconuts all the time. They're not expensive at all. They're expensive for me. All right, it's expensive for me. I want to feel special too. Okay. DJ. Look at EJ also. DJ and EJ probably gonna look somewhat similar. Let's take a peeky poo. Here's something that's like super obvious here, but we can't really use this level much anymore. It's been a long time, has it not? It's been a while. But something I want to watch. I want to watch this breaker right here on that side because it wasn't quite tested. So this is my prediction. We're going to get a reaction off that guy right there tomorrow. Euro, it'll match up with the euro. I've been trying to long the euro. Dang it. Gosh dang it. Trying to long this boy. It doesn't want to go up. Match up with this one. Yeah. That line is probably exactly where we're going to come down to. Motherfucker. Am I on Paul's stream today? I am. Thursday. It was my only day free this week in the evening. So he's like, hey, can you do Thursday? Like, yeah, definitely. So we'll jump on Paul's Trading with Paul. I recommend you guys tune into that. It'll be a good old blast. Good old time with the trading guys. I don't know. Just saying things. The pound yen. Let's look. This one's a little way messier. A little bit way messier. We saw the rejection off the level. Came back. Filled those orders. Nicely. Exactly how we should be thinking. I'm happy with that. Should continue down. Matches the other yen pair. All the way down to this boy right here. This big old boy. Sweeping those lows. That would be beautiful. That matches up perfectly with the euro yen. Look at the dollar yen. Could match up here too. It could. That's kind of what we're thinking. Ugh. It is showing a decent reaction right here, but it's not reacting off of anything of significance. And I'm not seeing any major manips. Right. Yeah. How am I keeping up? Little bit of Adderall, little bit of coffee, little bit of cocaine. That's how I keep up. I'm just kidding. How I keep up is through normal bodily functions. I know what you're talking about. How am I keeping up? Doing fine, man. All right. You have a question. Do you recommend to trade directly from TradingView? Do not trade from TradingView. Because you will not get a good broker. You will get one of those stupid ass Oandas or FXCM, right? Is that the one? Yeah. These are silly. They don't offer any margin. They give you like 40 margin, 40 to 1. You can't trade shit with that. You can open one trade at a time. When you take profit, I already looked at EU, by the way. When you take profit, what exactly do you do? Huh? I've been trading since May and know what it is, but besides closing part of my position or closing, opening. Huh? So I trade with MetaTrader 4. So if I know I'm going to be taking multiple profits, I place 2 orders. And then I just close out one. If I don't know, like let's say the euro trade here I took this morning, I was just shooting for up here. If I had to take off some, like let's say I saw some movement that wanted me to get out of part of my trade early, right around here or something, then I would have just closed partial of the trade. I mean, it's pretty obvious you can do that. Just close part of it. You don't have to close the whole thing and open a new account. CAD JPY, or sorry, pound CAD. I don't know why I said CAD JPY. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. All the way down to this one. Hey, what does this look like to me? Boop, 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 ba-doop. Looks like the exact same thing, ba-doop. And it's funny, thought it lined up with it. Okay, cool. Let's show you what this looks like on a higher time frame, so you guys can understand what is that you need to do. Right. Okay. I understand the concern. All right, well, if you think about this, think about it logically. How powerful is this move after being in a downtrend? Right? That's a really strong move. The only thing that conflicts with that move is this little wick above there. So what do you think that little wick is going to do? That's like the exact same thing, but on the 5 minute. You see this? This is the exact same thing, but on the 5 minute. This is the exact same thing, but on the 1 hour. Which one's more powerful? Think about it. Think about it, my Canadian boots. Think about it. Now then, what are we creating here? Multiple highs, ready to be hunted. Now the thing is, only a bozo would be trying to long up here. What you're going to do is use that 5 minute momentum to your advantage and catch a long on this order block. This is exactly what I was looking for, a long on the pound here, right? This is exactly the same thing, is it not? I tried to get a long here after I saw that exact nested thing. Literally the exact same thing could be setting up here. So if I see the exact same thing happen on pound USD, what am I going to do? Panic because last time I lost? No, I'm going to do the exact same thing because I know it works, right? I know it works long run. So it comes down here. We're going to look for a momentum shift, and then we're going to enter. I want to ask you on stream on October 7th. I see that your EA daily time frame is weekly broken base. May I know what that is? It means weekly broken base. EA weekly broken base right here. If I go here, it was just a target for a downside. I don't need this shit anymore. It's old. So that's the base that broke on that move. So we're coming back to test it. Well, this looks like it's going to go up on the higher time frame, does it not? Only like minorly. Only like up here. The higher time frame looks like terrible. Yeah, holy crap. This is going down. But right now it's consolidating. It looks like it's going to come up to here, and then we're going to look for shorts. Big shorts. Okay. Best broker for a small deposit account. I literally posted a video on the best broker yesterday. Here, I I need to just like copy the links here. Let me send you the link here. Here you go, your turkeys. There's the best brokers. At what point, show this one. At what point do you consider the market to have reversed and not just a deep retracement? If you want to talk in terms of a percentage, let's throw up the fib here, right? Right, so if you throw up a fib, if you want to talk in terms of percentage, I'd say once you're getting past the 79%, like once it's past an 80% return, most likely it's not coming back. With pound, it's much more likely for it to come only 50%. Right? Than other pairs. Yeah. Anyways, the other pairs like to come back deeper. Why is the like button not smashed? I don't know, guys. People's mouses don't work, that's why. I think all their mouses broke at the same time. CAD-JPY, sure. Yeah, Blueberry Markets. There you go. Blueberry Markets. Where's MACD at? We already looked at gold. I know. I know who watches the stream regularly just by talking about MACD. It's kind of funny. Kajipawai. Jippy. Kajipa. Kajippy. She's your Kajippy. Kajippy. Alright. Alright. There doesn't look to be any support here, honestly. Isn't this funny? So this going down is matching our bias of this going up, right? So that's good for us. This doesn't look like there's going to be any reason for this to bounce. Like, you know, there's probably going to be a small bounce here, and it's going to bring us back up here. And that's what's going to be the same as this reversal back and then rally, right? Probably. But this looks silly. This looks silly for the bulls. I wouldn't be a bull in this market. I mean, you know, at any point it could reverse here, but these are all really weak levels. They look. See, this is what I mean. You just keep coming back and testing it. So every level except for this one is weak, right? So this is the only level that's going to be able to support anything. And it's not even a good level. It's kind of just a wonky thing, right? It's a really shitty level. But this is the only place right here that you're going to see anything. Thank you for all the free content, Hunter. Ooh, you're welcome. Thank you for acknowledging. Been following you for a week, and I almost watch all your videos. Gonna watch all the free live streams. Thank you so much for the value share. Hey, thanks, man. Just hit the like button if you like it, and if you have friends who trade, please share. It would be ridiculous to ask you to share this if like you don't have any trading friends. Then you're just like trading it because you're like an asshole. Just like trying to force people to get into Forex. It's like an MLM. Hey guys, I can make you rich. All you gotta do is invest in Forex. Use my broker. Commissions. Can you look at odd CAD? Odd JPY? You put your cats in the microwave. Dude, those cats, man. The one little baby one. I have a glass sliding closet mirror. in my bedroom there. I think you guys might have seen it in like some vlogs. And one of those things where like if you touch it, it goes ding 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 ding, right? So fucking Mr. Bean there, the little guy, he sees like a little string on the inside, and he's going ding 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 all night, and he's like scratching it. So eventually I'm like, fucking get out of here. He doesn't understand his name or anything. He doesn't understand like what anger is. So he just like keeps doing shit. He doesn't get scared, and I like threw him out of the bedroom. And then I closed the door, and he starts running at the door, like full on in the middle of the night. Usually, like maybe like 3-4 a.m. You know, obviously before I wake up. He normally runs up and down the hallway, like into the bedroom, and then out to the hallway, and then he like runs into the shoe rack and shit. So this time he wanted in, so he could get back to the closet, I guess. Or so he could run back and forth. I don't know. He was running down the hallway, and he would just run, and then bang into the door. So he was trying to knock it down with his face. I was like, what the fuck? So if I let him in, he's just gonna scratch at the closet, ding ding, and if I leave him out, he's gonna fucking break his neck running into the door. God, this cat is retarded. Okay, odd. The Aussie cat. So Aussie, our bias is down, right? CAD, our bias is also down. So this is a battle of the downs. Battle of the depressants. Stacking alcohol with your ketamine. Very smart. Let's see what happens. Yeah, so we broke through like this kind of major level here. Let's put it on the higher time frame. This looks pretty unlikely for that to be a hunt, right? These two zones. That's gonna be, you're gonna need a massive momentum shift here for that to be a hunt. So we're just gonna kind of rule it out, and if we do see it, it's obvious that it's going to be changing trend here. So this is going to continue down. Where are we looking at? It's so messy that we probably just want to throw this on a daily even and look for zones. So we see possible levels here. Actually, we could see a reversal based off of these lows, right? Kind of those lows, those wicks there. What does this line up to? See if it lines up perfectly to a daily level. Not quite perfect up to this one, eh? I mean, if this closes the day really high, it could actually be good. Huh. Yeah, you know what? If this closes right around here, oops. If this closes right around here, that's probably actually a pretty good sign that it's going to get way back up here. Let's throw it back on the... Oops. Throw this one back on the hourly. Yeah, that's fine, actually. But that's the only case. If it doesn't close, then we have to just continue down. It doesn't close that high. Let's look at the Aussie JPY. See if it matches. That pretty much fit what we were looking for, wasn't it? What did we draw here? Pretty much did it, didn't it? In it. Pretty much did it in it. I don't know. British people talk. Okay, we're right. We got it right. Boom. Let's get rid of all these because we're just too right. Same sort of thing, like we have all these lows here, right? We're still going to need a massive momentum shift for the Aussie in order for this to come back up. Right? So it's pretty unlikely that it gets even more. This is even less likely that it continues up. But it is bouncing off of this level. Right? Yeah, you'll have to wait for the daily close, honestly. So, the reality is we got to get above this. So I'm still bearish until we get above that. Same sort of thing with this one. Still bearish until we get above here. This guy knows. Gavin knows. He knows everything here. 1 hour, 5 minute confirmation price action. Boom, you know it. See, I made you smile. Things are gonna get better. Hey, no smiling when you're trading. No emotions. We trade like robots. No being happy, no being mad. How do I stop? How do I spot stop hunts? Ooh, I think I made a video on that. You might want to watch that one. All right. How much you think you would need if 4K isn't enough? Oh no, 4K is definitely not enough. What are you talking about here? What are you guys talking about? I'm a little bit lost. With 4K money? 4K monies? 4K is enough. If you're trading with 4K, you can make some side money. You can't live off of it. Blueberries from Australia. They're literally, they told me like a week or two, they're opening up for Canadians. And I'm so excited to jump on board with them. These guys are great. I signed up with them. And they sent me all those treats. Oh, baby, those were good. All those snacks. Sent me some snacks just because they like me. Just because I've been talking to them. It's great. But I'm definitely going to be jumping on board with them. I told them I would. So maybe that's why they sent me some snacks. Pound US dollars going up. That's what I thought, man. Oh, this is pretty bearish actually right here. That's actually pretty terrible. Look at this. This might be a scalp. Look at this. Scalp trade. Let's see. Multiple highs. Stop hunt. Stop hunt touches. Up, right? We can't even dive down to a lower time frame. I literally want to jump down to like the freaking 30-second right now. Not even possible. My guess comes back to that order block. First take profit right here. Second take profit. Stop would be right there. The only thing is I need to trade a lower time frame to watch for the confirmation here. Let's see what happens here. I don't have enough time to set this up. Look at this one. Let's see what happens. I think that might be a really good scalp actually. Maybe I'll put it on one of my smaller accounts here. Let's see what happens. Okay, right. I'm just putting a small trade for fun. I don't like trading while streaming. Let's see if it rejects. Not completely sure though. Because the thing is, I wouldn't actually recommend that you guys do this like with anything other than like play money. It's just kind of for fun. Just because this is a very strong momentum move still in the 1 minute. But we're basically basing off of the 5 minute close here. The 5 minute close super bearish. And then we also have this liquidity to hunt right there. That's the only reason that we're basing this trade off of. But the 1 minute hasn't actually shown any price breakdown yet. So this isn't the best trade, but I think this would be how it breaks down if it does. Yeah. It doesn't follow my rules exactly, but it's just a feeling I have. There's another possibility that it comes up and then wicks one more time, right? Just to here. I just want to see what happens here. Curious. I want to watch this one. See if we're right. Site says I use Hugo Way. I'm actually on FX Choice right now. I have Hugo Way also, but most of my funds are on FX Choice, I think. Yeah. If you want the regulation. Hugo Way is cheaper though. Cool. Hope you all have some physical gold and silver. I do not, because it's worthless. Not worthless, but it doesn't appreciate as well as Bitcoin. And why would I want to hold something so heavy? That's what's crazy. Like, why would I hold that so heavy? Alright, guys. Okay, check this out. Check what out? Euro, pound. The pound has really just been like fucking with everyone lately, eh? The pound is nuts. Like, what the fuck is going on with the pound? Like, these are moves that shouldn't be happening. Right? We see the range, we see the manipulation, and then it manipulates it again. Why? Why does that do anything? Why do you need more liquidity? It's really crazy. Really crazy. So you think it's gonna go higher? Has it already tested this breaker? Yeah, most likely it'll go higher. Still continuing up. You can see consolidation, manipulation, breakout. This is simply a pullback. Most likely it's going to continue up right here. Right? Most likely it's going to continue up right now. Something like this. Hunt to here. Yeah, that's fine. Most likely, so if you were to long this like right now, using literally what I just said, stops right there. Your first take profit would be this breaker. Your second take profit would be up here. Da-dang, da-dang. This is probably going to match with the pound short though, that I just talked about too. See how easy that is to like figure out what's going to happen in the market? You literally just say, okay, where are their turning points? Okay, what direction is it going? Okay, it's going up. Let's confirm that it's still going up. Nice. Yeah, smaller time frame shows us manipulation. So this is just a pullback. Okay, perfect. Time to enter. Boom, boom. Enter. Okay, where are we going to? Okay, we have enough room here. Good. That's still over a 1 hour for our first take profit. Second take profit between 2 and 3-ish. Perfect. Great. That's all we need to know. That's how we make money. Let's look at pound. Boom. Going down. Oh my god, we're so good at this game. Oh my god. Oh my god. Here's the thing now. Since this is a scalp, like, we don't like losing money on scalps. This has already been tested, so if it goes above, there, it's gonna go up, right? So we're safe to say, we're safe to put our stop right here now. And now we risk basically nothing. First take profit's gonna be right here. I'm gonna close it manually once it gets a little lower. Look at this one again. Yeah, this is so strong. Look at this. Pound has been annoying, no market structure. Yeah, totally, dude. Yeah, look how obvious this is. Is this not completely obvious to you guys? Multiple lows. Sweep it really quick. Manipulate. Most likely we're gonna have a pullback right here. And a rally. I guess that's how you scalp. I'm not a scalper though. If I did want to take this, this would be my entry. Right there. Exactly still there. If I did take it, stops right there. You can even like widen them a little bit. I like to widen them now. Just for a little bit of room. Just in case. And this is first take profit. Easy. Do I offer mentorship? Yeah, if you want to book a call with me, you can on type of the link here. To see if you want to do mentorship. It's like a full program, like a lifetime program type thing. All right, pound. Perfect. That's what we like to see. I'm just gonna close out half. Perfect. Made some money. Ain't that easy. I mean, it was a little bit early, but I'm impatient. So there you go. That's you know, 1 hour roughly, let's say about 1 hour there. Second one will leave. Worst case scenario now, we make a little bit of money because our stop's right here. Let's look. So what's probably going to happen here is now that we've just manipulated that low, we still need to hunt this, right? So if it comes up right now, it's going to reject. If it manipulates this low and then comes up, then we close the trade. And it won't hit this. Okay. That's how we do this, right? We've hit our once we hit our first take profit, if it doesn't hunt it, then we assume that there's still liquidity to be hunted lower. But if it does hunt it and then start moving up, then we say, okay, the bankers have filled their orders. So now they're happy to move the price up. Just like this, it hunts it and then moves it up. So now they're happy. You can see how like accurate we were here. We literally knew the exact price. Like this is shit where I snap it like through like Instagram and whatnot, and like people are like calling it's like a fake account and shit. But I literally just showed you exactly like why it rejected on that level. So once you understand, like, it's simply just, it's based off of the order block, because that's the reversal point. I literally just explained the entire logic here to you guys, why it reversed exactly there. Like, this is just always, it's market knowledge is always the same. So just because like people don't understand how to trade, they say that it's not possible to get like perfect entries like that. I mean, I don't do it all the time, but I'm quite accurate. And then when I'm wrong right away, because it just breaks up and then I'm wrong. But like it takes a little bit longer to be right. But this is essentially the same trade. So what it's going to do is probably going to come here. Continue. Look at it, Euro USD. Yeah. I mean, like, I still think I was right about the long here and the long here today. I was just off slightly. So this is the problem with trading, is like you can be right all the time. You can just be like slightly off. Like my stop was here. Freaking magnet. My stop was here. And I could still be wrong. You heard that it's difficult to pass FTMO. It is very difficult to pass FTMO. I think 94% of people who try FTMO fail. That's the stat. It is incredibly difficult to pass it. So anyone who can actually pass it without just luck, you know, anyone who's been able to do it for months, then, you know, good on them. They're incredibly good at trading. But, you know, even good traders can't pass it all the time, right? It takes a couple tries. And then once you have the account, it's easier to keep it because you don't have to hit the actual profit targets. Went long on EU stuff, dude. I think a pound's a little bit more bullish right now. I want to see this dunk down one more time. Ideally, I'd like this to happen. And then we might take a long scalp also. Can you give some valuable information I could use towards the pound pair? Good beginner pair. I would say stick, if you want to use a beginner pair, stick to the Euro and the Swissy. And then you can use those as confluence because they're basically the same but reversed. The pound is very different as a dollar pair because it moves incredibly erratically. It's very, very random and fast compared to the Euro, the Swissy. The yen is a bit weird too. I hate the yen. It doesn't seem to follow the same manipulation. USD CAD works pretty well. Aussie works pretty well. Those ones are my favorite. Like Aussie and the Euro. Those ones are the easiest to trade in my opinion. The pound that I'm doing now is not the same as the Euro pound 5-minute London Open. 5-minute London Open. Same as the pound trade. Yeah, looks similar. So you can see here on the London Open, we have Asia range, you know, manipulated, rallied. We come back down and we retest the order block that brought us out. Right? So you can see this is the same, right? Same idea, but 5-minute instead of 1 minute. Test set, rallies off. Your stop would have been here, right? Your trade would have been like this. And then you would have targeted here, second target up here. here. Second one up here. Same target, right? Same targets. Alright, let's see this. Look at this. Funny, eh? Didn't quite hunt it, did it? So most likely it's going to come down even deeper. It'll do another one. Alright guys, I'm going to wrap it up. If you guys are in this trade here, if you did take this little scalp, just get out. If it stops you out at break even here, it's gonna come down. Pretty dang sure. We've been going streaming for a long time here. How many people we got watching? Oh, 160. Well, good. I'm glad you guys just got to see a live trade here. Just a scalp that really just popped up. This is gonna manipulate here. If you see the 5 minute closing back within, if you see trend changing all around this area, consolidation and movement back to the other side, then just get out of the trade. If not, just leave it running to the lows here. That's all you have to do. MetaTrader 5 is more for like stock use. I just use MetaTrader 4, I believe. If you enjoy the content, guys, just hit the like button. That's all you need to do. Easy peasy. I just spent an hour teaching this stuff to you guys, so I'd really appreciate just hitting a like. Very simple. Alright guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow.